Hey YouTube, it's been a long time since I've done one of these kind of like face-to-face updates where I just kind of sit and ramble and chat. I thought I would do my 12-week postpartum update because I haven't really updated you all on postpartum-ness. Postpartum-ness? She's honking back there. Look at her hair. It has been 12 weeks. 12 weeks today. Since I've had my little girl, which I cannot believe. Bless you. She's as bad as I was when I was doing pregnancy vlogs for like being totally random. But I guess humans sneeze, so whatever. Here I am. It's been such a wild ride. I don't even know where to start. So guess I'll start. I have lots of questions from you all because I asked on my Facebook page for you guys to send me questions, and I have some to answer. So I will start with saying that 12 weeks out, I feel fantastic. Like my weight's been dropping off, so I ended my pregnancy at around 162 pounds, 162? Yeah. So, and for me, that was 60, well no, I was about to say 162. Yeah, so it was almost 60 pounds above my pre-pregnancy weight. So pre-pregnancy, I weighed about 108 pounds. Now that was pretty thin. If any of you've seen any videos of me from that time, I have some on other channels. I was super thin, kind of skeleton looking like, yeah, whatever. And so, like, my goal is not to get back to 108 pounds. My goal is probably like 115 pounds. I think would be a good size. You know, right now I'm at 121 pounds. 121. It fluctuates. Sometimes it's like 124, sometimes it's like 120. But I'm somewhere in that range. So I've got about 6 pounds to lose to really get to a place where I feel like, you know what, awesome. However, all of my weight just like dropped off. It's like I had the baby and then all of a sudden my body was just like, bye-bye, poof, magic weight fairies, and they all went away. That being said, you all remember me if you watch my videos pre-pregnancy. I mean, during my pregnancy, I was a puff ball. I was gonna say puff face, but I was a puff ball. I got swollen everywhere. So I find now that a lot of my skin, like my body areas, need to be toned. I'm noticing this. Like my legs are some flabby jabbies at the top. And under my arms right here, like, I didn't think my arms swole, but they did. Swelled? Whatever. So yeah. I am back in pre-pregnancy pants. And like my ones I could wear when I was 108 pounds. I'm in those. And my rings fit now, but I'm not wearing them. But they fit if I want to wear them. Yeah, so that's been really, really good. And all I've done is really gone to the gym one time. I've walked with Steve a little bit and breastfeeding. And I'm eating really, really well because I'm cooking all the time now, as you see in my daily vlogs. So I'm controlling what I eat versus just eating junk food. When I was pregnant, poutines, which is fries, gravy, and cheese curds, for those of you that aren't Canadian. It was like poutines every single day. Yeah. I'm going to grab her. Hold on. Well, I have her up. This is 12 weeks out. There's 12-week belly. You can see it's like, I can still grab a little bit. And my booty needs to be firmed. Yeah, that's embarrassing what I just did. Sorry. You want to try standing? You're like, hi people! Hi everybody! I can vlog too! I don't really know what to say to y'all, except 12 weeks out, I'm doing great! I'm sleeping like 10 hours at night. I can almost hold my head up. I discovered my hands yesterday, and I can bat at toys. Yeah! But my head's still a little wobbly, so Mama has to keep her hands near me. I don't know how I got this really bad southern accent, considering Mom and Dad are Canadian. Yeah! See? she can talk already at 3 months. Pretty fantastic. Yeah, so let me just answer your questions. And then if you have more questions, leave them as a comment, and I can answer them. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm the chubbiest baby in the world. Do you guys think she looks like me? I don't know. I think she looks more like Steve. Okay, question time. Mrs. Shannon09 on YouTube, who is also Veronica, hi, wants a cloth diapering update. We've tried it. Steve went back to work. I can't keep up. I only have like 6 diapers. Like, I've got a ton of pre-folds and everything else. But like the all-in-ones, you know, like the easy ones, I only have about 5 or 6. So really, like, that's like less than a day. Because we go through like, oh my god, 12 diapers in a day. Oh my god, like more than 12. Like, it's insane. So I kind of have put it on temporary hold. Until I can get my life organized enough to like cook, clean, run a company, have a baby, and do cloth diapering. Because let's be honest, people, it is a little bit more work than just throwing the diaper in the garbage. I know it's not environmentally friendly, but that being said, I am going to be doing some cloth diaper reviews of all the products I've tried so far on my blog at erinstephenwillow.com. Plug! You do the plug-o-meter, okay? You're just going to be like, plug! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Laura TTC says, a lot of people say the relationship gets strained soon after having a baby due to lack of sleep/stress, while others say it brings them closer together. Has your and Steve's relationship changed since having Willow? If so, how? I would say yes. We've definitely gotten a lot closer. And I think, like, me seeing him as a dad, and I'm sure I'll put words in his mouth, him seeing me as a mom, like, it changes your perspective on each other. That being said, the healing process after you have a baby is very long. So, things have been interesting in the romantic department. Yeah. Mom, Grandma, if you're watching right now, which I know you guys watch, I'm sorry if this is TMI. But yeah, so for the first, like, 6 weeks, like, there was nothing going on in the intimate department because I was, like, 3rd-degree tear healing. Earmuffs, Willow. And then after that, it's like, it's still sore. It's still painful, etc. So, like, in the intimate department, it's changed, obviously, because we can't do what we used to do. We have to modify it. So, yeah, that's different, so in our relationship. But otherwise, like, in terms of, like, the emotional and mental, you know, less physical, but the emotional and mental part, that's gotten better because, like, we connect. You know, we connect on, like a different level now. And, of course, we have her. So, what could be better than this right here? Hi, I'm awesome. You know, love you. Haley says, and Haley, do you have a YouTube channel? Okay, we're not doing a YouTube channel for Haley, but Haley, hi! Haley asks, if you could go back through the whole labor and delivery experience, is there anything that you would have done differently and why? Actually, yes. There is something. When I was in labor, for those of you that don't know, here's the short condensed version. They broke my water at 1 o'clock in the morning, and they had to break my water because I delivered 17 days early because of a blood clotting disorder. When they broke my water at 1 o'clock in the morning, I had her 5.5 hours later. That's it. Didn't need Pitocin, didn't need, like, Cervidil, none of those things. They broke my water, even though I was being induced, and I, like, was ready. She was ready to come out. That being said, what happened was we got to about 4:30 in the morning, and my contractions were coming so fast and so hard that it was getting to a point where I was, like, in a lot of pain, and I said to myself at that point, I'm like, okay, I think I need the epidural now. And so they gave me the epidural, but it took a long time to even have the epidural done because they had to check to see if my blood was on file. So, because it took that long, I even had more labor. And then they gave me the epidural. They let it kick in for 15 minutes. That was it. and she checked me, and I was already 10 centimeters dilated, so I started to push. And I did some practice pushes. Those were actually moving the baby, so then they moved me into full-time pushing. I pushed for 20 minutes, and she was out. So, that being said, I wish I would have got checked before I had the epidural so that I would have known I was 10 centimeters, because then I might have made the decision in that time to just go natural versus getting the epidural. Yeah, that's all. That's the only thing. Otherwise, everything was perfect. Our hospital doesn't suction out babies, like their nose and stuff, after they're born. So she ended up having a lot of mucus issues. So I think in future I would probably ask, no matter what, if they could do that. Just because she suffered from mucus for like the first 5 hours in the hospital, and then like even when we got home and stuff. So I would ask for that. And the one last thing, when I was in the hospital after I had her, she had jaundice really bad, so we had to put her under the bilirubin lights, and I had to supplement with formula. You're getting tired, eh, boo? Yeah. And I really wish the hospital would have given me the option to have a breast pump versus just saying we're going to do formula. Yeah. Because then I would have been able to pump. My milk might have came in. You might have got more fluid than just the colostrum too. And you might have just been cured. Marie asks, and she's Rye and me, I hope I'm saying this right, daily. Yeah, Rye and me. Is it me or my? Daily. She says, now that my baby is here, I want to start doing daily vlogs as well, because I want to remember what each stage of her babyhood was like, since it changes so quickly. So my questions are, what made you want to do daily vlogs? And when do you edit them? And how long does it take you? And do I get much negativity? I decided to do daily vlogs because I actually was going to do daily vlogs even before I had her. It was something I've wanted to do for a long time, and just never really felt like I had enough interesting content, you know what I mean? I'm sure, whatever, people would have watched anyway, but like with having a baby, I can connect to other moms, and I work from home. I'm home all day, every day, aside from like when I go see my friends and when I go shopping and stuff, but for me, YouTube is a perfect way to connect with other moms, share my experiences, and then like get feedback as well. So it takes me about, I would say, around an hour or less, maybe a half hour, to edit the vlogs, like to import them and edit them. And then it takes about 2 hours to export and upload them, but I don't have to sit at my computer for that. I just let it go. And no negativity, really. I've had a couple weird comments, but like really that's it. Nothing too crazy. Andrea says, my question, Willow always looks so precious and sweet. Is she ever a terror? She has her moments. You have your moments. Yeah, Willow. She normally has a fussy period right about now, so between 8 and 10:30. Then she goes to bed at 10:30 and she sleeps 10 hours. So I don't mind the fussy period if it means a 10-hour sleep. But otherwise, she's an amazing baby. Really, really is an amazing baby. She, like, has been sleeping amazingly since she was 6 weeks old. And basically that was, like, as soon as I got the go-ahead to stop feeding her every 2 to 3 hours, even through the night, she was, like, a champ. She just slept, Once my doctor said it was fine. The reason I had to is because her weight dropped significantly and the jaundice. I had to feed her on a strict schedule, so. But once we cut that out, she just developed her own little thing, but I'm really like flexible. Like I'm not a person that needs a schedule for the baby. So if she wants to eat, she eats. If she wants to sleep, she sleeps. If she wants to play, she plays. Like, you know what I mean? I just kind of follow her cues. Like right now, she's sucking on her hand, so she probably wants to nurse a little bit. Yeah. She often likes to nurse to fall asleep too, especially in the evenings. When she's fussy. During the day, not so much. She'll fall asleep anywhere during the day. Okay, Ashley, who is the Kiwi Mummy on YouTube, I love her videos, says, how is your hair, nails, and skin holding out now that you are a few months postpartum? Is it the same pre-pregnancy? Thanks for hitting me in the mouth, jerk. Yeah, now you got lip gloss on your hand. That's because Mommy puts lip gloss on to make her YouTube videos. Well, just this one. Not the daily vlog ones. Oh my god. So anyway, back to the question. My hair is falling out all over the place. It's driving me mad. It's taking everything in me not to cut the damn hair off. Like, I seriously hate my hair. And, yeah, it's just annoying. My nails, were, like, really strong before, so I noticed that, like, they are more easily broken, but they're not a huge difference. Not like my hair. And my skin, oh my god, I used to have really oily skin, like especially through my T-zone. It was so oily, and now it's not at all. And like my skin's really soft on my face, which wasn't before. Like I had terrible skin before, at least in my opinion, I had terrible skin, and it feels like it's a lot like much better. It's not perfect, but it feels much better. Caitlin, who is Yummy Mummy 306. Hi. Says, what is Willow's temperament like? Is she a good baby? Do you ever wish Steve could breastfeed her so you could rest? Yes. So I already answered the temperament question. But yeah, I tell Steve that all the time. Like, I'm like, I wish you could breastfeed. I love it. Like, honestly, I love breastfeeding. You're pooping. You're literally pooping on my vlog right now. That's fantastic. Oh my god. No one needs to see your poop face. I can feel her belly like pushing out and then like little bubbles coming out of her bum. And the face, obviously. She's like but yeah, I wish sometimes he could breastfeed her. And you know what? More so for the like experience. Like I wish he could honestly like experience it and, you know, just sort of see what it's all like. Because I think he's the kind of guy that I think would like do it if he could, you know? Thank you, Giselle. Is it Giselle? I hope I butcher names so bad. But thank you for saying that I look good. Postpartum, I definitely still need to tone some pieces of me, though. Jocelyn asks, who is Lady in Training 77. She asks, my question is, how is breastfeeding going, and have you encountered any new obstacles? Breastfeeding is going really well. Like, the nipple soreness is gone. Every once in a while, if she changes her, like, feeding habits and feeds more or less and I get engorged, then my nipple on my right breast tends to get a little bit sore because she can't latch onto it properly. So she kind of just sucks it really weird and it hurts. But that only happens once every like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, you know? I just spaced out. Breastfeeding. Oh yeah. But yeah, other than that, the only other obstacles, let's see. I figured out that I don't think I can eat eggs. No, because I think it makes her really gassy and uncomfortable. She also likes to, she's getting more distracted, so she'll like kind of pull away but stay hanging on to my nipple, which feels amazing, by the way. And she'll kind of pull away and then she'll like look around, and I'm like, that's a perfect time to look around. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise it's going really well. Also, for those of you that haven't noticed already, I'm doing breastfeeding updates and videos at the Breastfeeding Mamas on YouTube, so check that channel out too and subscribe. Felicia says, I was wondering if they let you breastfeed Willow right after she came out. I don't want them to give my daughter formula after she's born. I want to try to breastfeed her first. And her channel is Felicia Marie 2383. Yes, they did let me breastfeed Willow right away. After she came out, she was kind of like, she wasn't really crying, she was kind of like grunting, which was the mucus issues. So we did skin to skin for like probably about 45 minutes maybe. And then after that, they took her, they got her all like cleaned off, and then they were like, yeah, you can breastfeed her now. So I put, like, literally they handed her to me, I put her to me, and she latched on immediately, and I was just in awe of the fact that she was latching on and drinking, you know, and it was amazing. Like, it was like instant. So yes, it was right away. Again, though, they did have to supplement formula with her, because she had jaundice, and she wasn't getting enough fluid through her body to flush out the jaundice, so yeah. Jessica, who is Jessie Bell R., says, how did you get into fabulous shape so fast? So I kind of answered that already. I didn't really do anything. Breastfed, that's it. Courtney, who is Callie290501, says, what's a baby product that you could not live without? I would say that swing behind me. Right there. Serious to God. I know it's horrible, but like when Steve's at work, if she's like, you know, kind of just content but getting sleepy or, you know, whatever, chilling out, I'll stick her in that and I'll like work on my laptop, edit my videos, whatever. So that swing has been awesome. Other than the swing, I think that's it for right now. I mean, it's winter, so, you know, like I'm using my stroller, but not a lot. So, like, you know, right now the swing is definitely key. Wow. You're getting sleepy, huh? So with that, that's it. So 12 weeks postpartum. Like I said, going good. The weight's leveling out. Like, I feel great. We're figuring things out. She's like a big chunker, as you can see. Yeah, so any questions you have, please leave them as a comment. I know this video is going to be really long. It's not normally, my videos aren't really that long usually, but if you've made it through the whole thing, hey, do the dance, vlog is long, Say bye-bye, people of YouTube. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.